If you've been looking for a way to meet new people or change up your typical after-work hangouts with friends, you should try hosting a board game event. Before the gathering kicks off, there are a few decisions you'll need to make to ensure an enjoyable event. First, decide what type of game you'd like to play, since this will determine how many people you invite. Strategy games are a popular option when you want to host a smaller group of 3 to 6 people. These games require players to use their decision-making skills to help determine outcomes. Games of this type vary from more simple to very complex, but gameplay is typically competitive. Popular games in this category include Alhambra, Wingspan, Terraforming Mars, and Castles of Mad King Ludwig. If you're thinking about hosting a bigger event, around 7 to 10 people, a social deduction game is a good bet. In this genre of game, players take on hidden roles or belong to a team where the team's success is dependent on each individual keeping their allegiance a secret. Gameplay in this category can be fairly competitive, and the conversations are usually very animated, as people try to deduce each other's identities while being careful not to reveal too much about themselves. Great games in this genre are Deception, Murder in Hong Kong, Don't Mess with Cthulhu, Spyfall, and Salem 1692. For those of you that have a go big or go home mentality, hosting a game event with over 10 people is most enjoyable with party games. These are low-stakes games that are amusing, easy to learn, and usually help create a casual yet lively atmosphere, perfect for meeting new faces or fostering stronger connections with familiar friends. Party games don't normally last very long, so if you plan to host this type of game event, plan on bringing 2 to 3 games. Wavelength, Banned Words, Monikers, and Wits and Wagers are party games that work really well with over 10 people. Choosing a location and time can be just as key to the success of your game event as the games you select. Let's go over some locations to consider as you plan out your event. Cafes are known for their cozy and low-key atmosphere. When considering this type of location, note the size of the tables there, since strategy games often have larger boards and more pieces, as well as the ability to reserve space at the location. A library can be an awesome spot when you're looking for a space with more privacy than a cafe. Many library systems allow you to make a reservation for a group meeting room. Make sure to confirm the capacity of the meeting space beforehand. If you're worried that the space is going to feel a bit too businesslike, you could bring a portable speaker to share a soundtrack that is on theme for the chosen game. Social deduction games pair well with the suspenseful mystery movie soundtracks. A local park is ideal when you want to create a casual and relaxed vibe, and is perfect for a larger group. People are more likely to come and go as they please here. Before deciding to host at a park, consider the weather, the amount of shade offered at the spot, and whether you want everyone to sit at tables or have people bring blankets. It's time to create, post, and share your event. Decide which site will host your invitation, and if you want to list an end time or have the event be more open-ended. The time of day you host is also a factor. Hosting an event at a cafe or library from 7 to 9 p.m. on a weeknight generally works well, as it gives time for people to have dinner before arriving. Park meetups work well on weekend afternoons after 1 p.m. On the day of your event, try to arrive 10 to 15 minutes earlier than the start time to secure tables, set up, and greet people as they arrive. Once people show up, remember that everyone may not know each other, so having an icebreaker question ready to go will allow group members to introduce themselves and feel more relaxed before gameplay starts. After the event is over, be sure to thank everyone for coming.